Hey everybody, this is Spencer, and I'm here to talk to you today about the Smart Alec 2.0. A seemingly popular bag. I would say that it almost has like a cult following. And they're bringing it back with a couple of updates that I think are super welcome. They brought it back a few years ago out of retirement, but they really only added the edgeless straps. This time around, though, they have added more things that I think add value to the bag. So first, I want to talk about the positioning. I'm just being a little cheeky here when I say this. 2.0 is quite a name for it. For example, this would be, I would consider this to be the 1.0. This is more like a 2.5, but this is, look at that, Bihn Port Angeles. I've used this on a trip once, and it was fine. It was comfortable to carry and very minimalist. I believe this is Cordura. Definitely kind of like a very minimalist bag, but certainly one that was perfect for my use. It's just very cavernous, which is nice. And then, of course, we have what I would consider to be the actual 2.0. You're going to see a lot of the same things. You're not going to see the luggage pass-through. You're not going to see a laptop container. You're not going to see edgeless straps. Still a very popular bag, certainly a popular colorway. It's retired and isn't going to come back for a while. And, of course, you probably noticed these little things here. I'll get to those here in a second. We're here to talk about 2.5, or what they're calling 2.0. We'll go with it, okay? We'll go with it. So just some things about the bag that stand out right away. First of all, they've got this elastic, very useful if you've got like a crumply jacket thing for rainy weather, and I actually do. I have one that I bought when I went to Norway a few years ago. I bought that jacket, and it would actually go perfectly in here. It's stuffed perfectly in the front. So this is an elastic. This is just plain elastic cord with a little zip here to tighten it if you want. So very minimalist, very functional, and a nice little pattern, a nice little aesthetic. Me personally, if I'm carrying this bag, I might probably take this off. You'll notice though that it has all of these cute little tabbies here, and even these tabs up at the top. Well, it kind of goes with these things here. These are the upper and lower module pockets, things that they have actually not brought back for this run. Which I think will disappoint some folks that are kind of like, I would say, super fans of the Smart Alec. It's a good thing, but honestly, like I think this bag is big enough and cavernous enough that you probably don't need them. But worth mentioning that if you do have these upper module pockets, they'll work with this bag. At least they said for this version, which I take to mean that they may not bring these little tabs back. So let's talk about the features of the bag. First of all, you've got, I'm just going to start on the back. They've got the kind of the skeleton mesh here, which I have found in my carrying is very comfortable, very functional. This sits on my back. My back doesn't get super sweaty. It actually, well, it doesn't get super sweaty. It actually kind of sweats around these things a little bit if I'm carrying it for long periods of time, but it's airy enough that I can kind of let air in and let some of that sweat out. It's good. I really like this backing. I think that's a good thing. Another thing you'll notice is that it has a luggage pass-through. I actually did carry a roller bag. I know, it's crazy. I was anti-roller bag for a long time, but I did carry one recently, and I will say that in my Cynic was really useful. It was really helpful. Most Bihn backpacks that you get come with these little hip straps, something that I actually tend to take off right away. And then I think that, I wouldn't say it's an interesting, but I think certainly useful. It's not interesting in terms of it's on a lot of modern Bihn bags, but definitely welcome is this sort of side pocket here. You'll notice that it's lined, which is nice. It feels nice. But it's not a separate compartment like it is in the Cynic. It goes right into the main compartment. But for my 14-inch MacBook Pro, slides right in. I believe they said that a 16-inch MacBook Pro, I think they said it's top access or access through the main compartment only. I think if you angled it in, you might be able to make it in, but I'm honestly not sure. It looks like it would fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro. So zip that back up, and you can see that when I open the bag, there's the laptop. It actually has, it's kind of unusual, I've not seen this on a Bihn bag before. It actually has a strap to kind of hold it in place, which I think is really nice because I was kind of wondering, is it going to slip through? One other thing that I noticed about this, there's plenty of room, which means that there is plenty of room for my iPad as well, which is nice. Very nice. Put that right in here. Close that up. Note here, we also have a couple of side pockets. These side pockets have this little, oh, that feels nice. I think that was plastic in the past. That looks like metal to me. Yeah, it's definitely metal. Nice, good snap. So these side pockets, for actual usability, this is probably going to be where a water bottle goes, but a pocket like this is going to take up at least part of the main compartment, at least a little bit. I think for a bag as cavernous as the Smart Alec, I think that's totally fine. This is a perfect thing. You want to open that up and get even more spaciousness. I might stick my socks and underwear in here, you know, because why not? Zip that up. And by the way, this is what I intend to take with me to Connecticut next week, so, you know, there it goes. You can definitely see that with socks and underwear, it kind of bulges out here a little bit, but I haven't filled the rest of the main compartment. I don't think it'll be super noticeable on the back, and honestly, that kind of aesthetic doesn't really bother me. This is a functional bag, after all. Pocket over here. This side doesn't have a snap. It has a lot of little slanted pockets that you can put things in, and yet, of course, a key strap if you're a key strap person. I personally am not. But lots of little pockets, place for pen, place for business cards, or, you know, whatever little thing might fit in there. For me, that would probably be my big battery pack that I take with me to charge things. Or even my handy little thing, which I carry with me pretty much everywhere. It has all my cords in it. All right, pretty nice. And then, of course, right before the main event, we have these two. I love the fact that Bihn just has all these little pockets, these little hideaways for things. A place for a cache if you're a cache person. Honestly, the internal laptop pocket kind of makes the cache loops not important to me, but they're there if you still have cash. Of course, plenty of O-rings if you're a O-ring person. But then, main compartment of the bag. For me, I just love the fact that I can just throw things in here. I'm a cavernous bag kind of person. I'm totally down with that, especially if I'm traveling. But this is such that it kind of feels like I should just put these clothes in like this. Get that in there. Get this in here. And then we'll lay the main one on top. What's cool about this is my spiff kit will fit right in here. Goes right here on top. Can fit my AirPods Max headphones. And for a 3-day trip, I think this will be totally good and reasonable. I'm going to close it up and really just admire the shape of the bag. I mean, it looks like it's a full bag. It doesn't look stuffed. It's not bulging. And it's carrying, honestly, more than I probably even need. Maybe another shirt in there. Maybe another pair of underwear or socks. But other than that, it looks good. And no need for the modular pockets. Let's see how much this will weigh. 16 pounds, 6 ounces. A respectable bag size. Certainly a respectable weight for all the stuff that I fit in it. In conclusion, if you're a fan of the kind of the cavernous bag style and you want a fair amount of organization, definitely give the Smart Alec a look. For me, this is a bag that I'm going to be trying it out, because when I'm sent a bag, I try to put it through its paces. I love the fact that they have an internal laptop compartment. It honestly makes this bag much more usable for me, as opposed to even just the cache loops. You know, you kind of get spoiled by those internal laptop compartments. So this is a bag I will definitely be carrying. $305, certainly not the most inexpensive. It's not the most expensive bag that Bihn has. It could represent a good value for you if you're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be, of course, last a lifetime, and you'll get a ton of use out of the bag. If you like the aesthetic, you like the organization, definitely give it a look. And anyways, thanks for watching.